Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Last time we built our super cool DeLorean DMC-12. Today, we're gonna change things up a little bit and build what is arguably one of the best Lamborghinis ever made. Hopefully it won't take us like over an hour to find our car today. We've been on a pretty good hot streak recently. For all the people in Twitch chat who are saying, Lamborghini Countach, Miura, Centenario. No. This is what Lamborghini is all about. This is called the Lamborghini Nitro. This is how Lamborghini got its name, and they are still making these things. I am not even joking. I'm gonna jump straight into my farming simulator career and purchase my very first Lamborghini. Let's go. I am very, very excited to get working on this absolute monstrosity. How do you actually even change like a tractor tire in real life? Because obviously you can't just pick that up. I would assume you use like a forklift or something, right? Already looking much better. The thing I really like about this is you can full on legit just see everything. Like everything that we're working on is right there and in the open. Actually, you know what? Let's make it even more in the open. Let's bring over the welder. This should clean up that frame. Yes. Okay, so now you can really see the difference between the parts that we need to change and the parts that are all good. That's sick. Thank you, Mr. Welder. And you know what? I always forget to do it, so we'll clean up the interior as well. 100% on both of those already. All right, well, let's begin the disassembly. We are gonna make this tractor great again. Let's go. If you actually think about it, this is actually one of the best Lamborghinis and definitely one of the most important. Like, for those of you who don't know, Lamborghini started out by making tractors, so this is kind of like what they're known for. Oh, a brake drum. I've never done a vehicle with one of them before. Engine, we say goodbye to you. Thank you very much. And now, with that out, actually, I'll leave that there because we're going to need to swap a new engine in. 1%, everything. Nearly everything has been ripped out. Yo, it's actually kind of crazy how much we've ripped this thing up. Like, with no engine, it's full on bare there. You can see through so much of the back of the tractor there. And then, I mean, the back's really exposed as well. Same thing for, like, the whole cabin as well. There's nothing in there. I have no idea if this is actually gonna work properly. I have modded the mod to give us engine swap option. V12 twin turbo. We're gonna have at a minimum 721 horsepower, 1,000 Newton meters of torque. Whatever that is in freedom units, I have no idea. But oh boy, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while. I always forget how big V12s actually are. Hey, at least I've got some old parts from my previous build that we did. So Alternator, get that boy in. This one part gives me 7 extra % of horsepower. If you think this car might have 1,000 horsepower at the end, an extra 7% is 70 horsepower alone from those. I legitimately think my tractor is in fact gonna do a wheelie. Why would you have 2 spark plugs for 1 cylinder? I don't understand that. That's how engines work. That is not how most engines work, yo. I think I've built the world's fastest tractor. My God, this is why V12s cost so much money. There's just so much stuff inside of them. I think I'm done. I think I've done it. My first attempt, right? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna actually cry. Install V12. No way. And it actually fit. It's the wrong way for some reason, but I will gladly take it. This is gonna be unbelievably fast. So that usually has 750 horsepower. With all of our upgrades done, who knows? I guess if Lamborghini actually wanted, they could take an Aventador engine and swap it into one of their tractors. It's not the most unrealistic thing ever. So to everybody who's gonna yell at me saying, why did you put a V12 in? They could do it. They wouldn't, but they could. That looks so good though. That front suspension actually looks pretty legit. I doubt these would actually hold like a tractor tire, but that's fine. It's all good. I'll get my drive shaft back in that connects to my imaginary invisible gearbox that I haven't installed yet. I guess there's no exhaust for this thing. in the game either, which is kind of throwing me off as well. Oh, I need a fuel tank. I think all we have to do now, global body parts condition. Jeez, look how much stuff we've done. Okay, you guys bring up a very, very good point. If I'm gonna want this thing to do wheelies, I'm gonna need a custom gearbox. So let's replace that real quick. Okay, let's get these big old wheels on because that's a pretty important part of the look. You know what I've just realized? I'm gonna have over 1,000 horsepower and I'm gonna be running off-road tires. This is gonna be a drift car. Wheels are installed and I think we are ready to go and hit the road. All right, Twitch, make your predictions. 816 horsepower stock. I'm imagining 1,500 if I'm blatantly honest. Let's see what we've got after all of that. 1,400. Jeez, that is so cool. All right, let's go drive the car. Let's take it over to the abandoned airport first. That has got to be one of the coolest things like we've ever built. That looks so sick. So if we, will it spin up its wheels though? Yeah, okay. I have to throttle control so much, right? I'm pressing the gas maybe like 2%. There's a slight flaw with the tractor, boys. When I go around a tight corner, it sometimes likes to go on 2 wheels. Somebody's like, Nick, I think the next time you build a car in CMS, you should chill with the engine upgrades. Sorry. I want to fix this thing. And I want to make it actually drive, and I want to make it look cooler. Because I think we can do that. So, let's remove these tires. We don't need them anymore. You can go. Oh, you know what I should have done? I probably should have tuned my gears. Completely forgot to do that. That would have helped, like, prevent some of my wheel spin. Anyways, that's not the purpose of this. I want my tractor to do a wheelie. Big old drag slicks in the rear. As big and as grippy as we can to have as much, like, oomph off the line as possible. In the front, it doesn't really matter as long as they are as small as they can be. All right, let's get the little boys on as well. Let's see. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. I don't actually know if those will fit, but let's get the rears on first, okay? Yup. That's some aggressive fitment there. That's fine. That should just make us more stable, in my mind. I have a feeling these front wheels won't actually work. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna be driving on our rims. From the rear, it looks sick. As soon as you turn the camera, it's like, what have you done to your tractor? Anyways, will it do a wheelie? No. Oh, you can hear the rims. Sorry. I died. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tune the gears. In 3, 2, 1. Now it does burnouts. And it doesn't turn. So I'm sorry, but those front tires, they've got to go. They're not helping the situation. The rears, perfect. That is now a wide body tractor. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I think it's time to actually cover up the absurd engine and make our tractor look like a tractor. Front clamshell, no options there. Front left fender. This is where things take a bit of a turn. Like, this is what you'd usually expect on a tractor, right? Some big old hooks to be able to tow stuff. That obviously makes a lot of sense. But if you ask me, we could do better than some big old hooks. We've got a front wing. That's gonna give us the downforce that we need in our life. Yeah. Yeah. We'll come back to that in a moment. 100% across the board. Yo, it's nearly worth 300K. I mean, we're using a Pagani Huayra engine with twin turbos. So it's probably mainly the engine, but that's fine, right? Anyways, let's take you over to paint really, really quickly, and then we will go and give this our final test drive. All right, Twitch chat, I'm not gonna bother asking you what color I'm gonna paint this thing. I'm just gonna do it. That is what I call the perfect tractor. This is what I'm talking about, boys. Oh. It looks like it should be a snowplow, this thing. I've gone in and I've built the coolest thing known to man. And it doesn't move even. Hold on, I'm gonna tune the gears again. Better. Much better. It's still very... I built a drift tractor. No way. Look at him go. It's an actual, jeez, drift car. I'm on slick tires. These are the grippiest tires in the game. And it's just... I've been in this place before. Here's the problem. 100 kilometers an hour, fine. No issues. 150, all good. 200, dead. Well, drift car, but also dead. I think I may have officially broken the tractor. It actually... doesn't shift gears. Well, I've never seen this part of the map before. DJ says I did 292 miles an hour. That's not bad at all. I could probably do even better than that. Here comes the top speed, boys. Here it goes. Up into second gear. We're gonna get 400 kilometers an hour. Yes, we have broken the 200 mile an hour barrier, probably. And now we're saying goodbye to Verons. 460 kph. There's the wall. If we do 500, we can get really close to 500. Come on! 485 kilometers an hour. Yo, DJ says I did 301 miles an hour in my pink tractor. I guess it's not an all-out lost day. 300 miles an hour in my lovely tractor. I take back what I just said.